There was a time in my life when self-doubt consumed me. I felt stuck, unsure of my abilities, and paralyzed by fear of failure. Every decision seemed like a risk, and I couldn't see the way forward. But then something changed. I realized that the one thing I needed, more than anything else, was to trust myself. And it was that trust, self-belief, that helped me overcome the toughest challenges in my life. Today, I want to share with you how embracing self-belief can change the way you face adversity and unlock your true potential. Self-belief is simply the confidence and trust you have in your own abilities. It's about knowing deep down that you are capable of handling whatever life throws at you. It doesn't mean you have all the answers or that everything will be perfect, but it does mean you trust yourself enough to keep going, even when things get tough. Throughout history, there are countless examples of people who achieved the impossible simply because they believed in themselves. Think about Michael Jordan. He was cut from his high school basketball team. Imagine the self-doubt he must have felt. But he didn't give up. He believed in his potential. And that belief turned him into one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Or take Oprah Winfrey. She faced rejection after rejection early in her career, but she never stopped believing in her ability to connect with people. Today, she's a media mogul and a powerful symbol of success. Self-belief is not just a nice-to-have. It's a force that propels you forward, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Let me share with you the story of Thomas Edison, one of the greatest inventors in history. Edison failed more than 1,000 times before he finally perfected the light bulb. He was ridiculed by many, told he was wasting his time, and faced countless moments of self-doubt. But Edison never lost faith in himself. He viewed each failure as a lesson, a necessary step toward success. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His journey teaches us an important lesson. Self-belief isn't about being perfect or never failing. It's about resilience, about picking yourself up after every setback and continuing to believe in your potential. The key lesson here is that self-belief is built through experience. It's not something you have on day one. It's something you develop over time. Each challenge you face, each failure you encounter, strengthens your belief in yourself if you choose to learn and grow from it. Now, how can you start building your own self-belief? First, it begins with positive self-talk. The words you say to yourself matter. Instead of focusing on your weaknesses, remind yourself of your strengths. Tell yourself, "I am capable," or "I can handle this." Over time, these affirmations will help reshape your mindset. Second, practice self-care. When you're physically and mentally well, you're better equipped to face challenges. Take time for yourself. Rest when you need it, eat nourishing food, and exercise to boost your energy. When you feel good, it's easier to trust in your ability to handle tough situations. Lastly, learn from your failures. Every mistake is an opportunity to grow. Rather than seeing failure as a sign of weakness, see it as a stepping stone toward success. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? And use that knowledge to keep moving forward. I remember a time in my own life when I faced a major obstacle. I was working on a big project, and everything seemed to be falling apart. The pressure was overwhelming, and doubt crept in. Maybe I wasn't cut out for this. Maybe I would fail. But I held on to my belief in myself. I broke down the problem, took it one step at a time, and kept telling myself that I could handle it. In the end, the project was a success, and I learned an invaluable lesson. The real power lies in trusting yourself, even when the path isn't clear. When you face obstacles, remember that self-belief is what keeps you grounded. It's your anchor when everything else feels uncertain. Self-belief is not something that comes overnight, but it is something you can develop, nurture, and grow. It's the foundation of resilience and personal growth. When you trust yourself, you give yourself the power to overcome any challenge and move closer to your dreams. So, I encourage you to start your own journey today. Believe in yourself, even when the road ahead seems difficult. You are capable of more than you know. Take the first step, and trust that you have everything you need to succeed. Remember, the only limit is the one you place on yourself. So trust in your potential and never stop believing in who you are and what you can achieve.